Always, before I get started off with a video, man, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. Really do appreciate it. I just dropped episode 5 on 2K19 a couple of minutes ago, so it should be uploading as we speak. But anyways, you guys, we're here with some Black Ops 4 gameplay. This is just me using the MOG 12 with the I got long barrel choke, and then I have the operator mod Dragon's Breath on here. So I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay in the background. It's very, very rare that I use the shotgun. Simply, you know, I mean the MOG 12, just because it's garbage. All right, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's garbage. But we're here today to talk about the freaking patch that's gonna be going live Tuesday. And I'm gonna throw in the COD wish list for 2019 in this video, so stick around. It's gonna be a pretty long one. All right, so now I'm not gonna be you know, talking about PC or Xbox One changes, because who cares. No, I'm just playing you, but no disrespect to y'all, but we only cover PS4 news on the channel here, just because that's all I play is PS4. Yeah, alright. Moving on, we're gonna start off with the assault rifles first. So the Rampart 17 is gonna get an improved max damage range from 37.6 yards to 41.6 yards. So that's a 4-yard advantage, or a 4-yard buff on an already really good gun. So I'm really excited to see how the Rampart is going to play. 4 yards roughly equates to like 12 feet. So you're going to have a 12-foot damage range increase, which is going to be pretty crazy to see. Alright. Moving on, we have the KN57, improved max damage range from 15.2 yards to 17.3 yards, which is a 2.1 yard, you know, buff or whatever. So that's roughly about a maybe 6 to 7 foot buff. So that's pretty good for the KN57. I actually stopped using it just because I started using the SOG and the Spitfire and all of those, and we're gonna talk about those in just a second. We got a person watching what's up. Moving on to the Vapor XKG, we have an improved 5-hit kill range from 34.7 yards to 50 yards. That is a what is that, a 15.3 yard advantage? Bro, that's over like 46, 47 feet, bro. That is ridiculous, man. That is woo, the Vapor is gonna be melting people now. So that's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna use the Vapor more now with that update right there, or with that buff, and it's gonna get improved ADS idle sway, or idle to sway less. Alright, so it's gonna, you know, be more accurate at those longer ranges, so you can pick off people better. Alright, moving on to the Maddox. Alright, this is one of the most controversial weapons in the game, simply because it's already good as it is, and well, I think they're gonna, you know, make it a little bit more better, right? So we got reduced recoil stability in the first, or no? Wait a minute, is that a nerf? Is that a nerf? I think reduced recoil stability? Oh yeah, that's a nerf. So that means like you're gonna have less stability in your first 5 shots from the Maddox. So it's gonna be a little bit harder at those long ranges to kill people. As my stupid ass runs through that troop line right there. Echo Fire Operator mod improved recoil stability. So while they reduced the recoil stability in the first 5 shots in, you know, the base build, they improved the Operator mod. So it's a little bit of a balancing act there. Quick Draw got reduced. Aim down sights speed. Quick Draw 2 also got nerfed. Stock got nerfed. And then the ELO got nerfed. So a lot of nerfs for the Maddox there, but it was too good of a freaking weapon. So I'm kind of glad that they made those changes, because I'm tired of getting melted by the Maddox. All right, moving on to the SMG. Now this is nitty gritty right here, baby. All right, the MX9. All right, I used to shit on the MX9 so bad just because, you know, I thought it was like one of the worst guns in the game. I remember literally, you know, me and my boy Paranoia, who, you know, he's an MX9 lover to the heart. Like, he will tell you that it's the best gun in the game. But anyways, thank God they're showing it some love. They got an improved 5-hit kill range from 5.5 yards to 7.6 yards. 2.1 yard advantage, which roughly equates to about almost 6.5 feet. So, that's a really good change right there. And then you got improved aim down sight speed. So, that's really good. It's going to make it more competitive up close with the ARs in the game. So that's really beautiful right there. And also some news not relating to this patch. PDM 100 is here to stay, thank God, alright? And I'm gonna address that in my wish list shortly after I get done with the patch, right? So that is it for the MX9. Moving on to the GKS, we got a improved 5-hit kill range from 2.7 yards to 5.5 yards. So we are looking at a 2.8 yard buff to it, which roughly equates to what is that? Maybe 9 or 10 feet. So that's a pretty good buff to it. The GKS needed a buff simply because I just feel like it was shooting, you know, gummy bears or whatever. So moving on to the Spitfire. Oh my God, they nerfed my baby, the Spitfire. Reduced max damage range from 9.7 yards to 7.6 yards. So, a 2.1 yard nerf to the Spitfire, which roughly equates to 6 foot. So, you're losing 6 feet of its maximum damage range. So, you're going to be less effective at, you know, those medium ranges, alright? Stock got reduced aim down sight speed, then extended mags got nerfed, they reduced the magazine size, and then fast mags got nerfed by reducing the reload speed on it. So, oh man, and that's all I've run on the Spitfire is extended mags, fast mags, and I think I'll run stock on it. So guess what? That Spitfire build that I have, it's gonna be shit, right? As I get this nasty freaking feed right here with the Tempest. I mean, I love this thing, bro. I love the Tempest with a passion, man. As I stupidly called in my Hellstorm, and I have a bad habit of doing that. It's calling in score streaks in the middle of a gunfight. I don't know what's going on here. This is yeah. This is what in the world is going on here? Can I, like, go back? What is going on here, bro? I don't know, man. That is, oh my God, that is so weird, man. Anyways, so, my Spitfire build just got even worse, alright? So, there's that. Alright, moving on to the Cordite. The belt-fed operator mod has reduced overheat cooldown speed, alright? I don't use the Cordite, you know, all that much, and I use the, you know, operator mod on it even less, alright? So, I hate the fact that as it finally gets fixed after I have to call in another street. Treyarch, please fix your damn theater mode, alright? The game has been out for 5 months, and you guys have yet to fix one of the core, you know, things in the game for us amateur content creators. This is exactly why your fan base is dying, right? You guys are, you know, fucking around with your thumbs up your asses or whatever y'all are doing. It took y'all, you know, 5 months to release League Play, which is set to release at the end of this month, and who knows if that's going to be delayed. And then also 5 months, we don't have combat records, leaderboards, you know, theater mode's fucked up, we don't have none of that. You know, I'm not gonna, this is not a rank video, so I'm not even gonna start, alright? Moving on, the grip for the Cordite got reduced recoil stability, so, you're gonna be a little bit less of, a little bit less accurate with the grip, alright, on the Cordite. moving on to the SOG. Now, this is my baby right here. I could kiss this thing if I could, and it's gonna get a nerf. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of the gameplay as it kind of glitched out there. 41 and 11 with the freaking Mod 12 shotgun, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna talk about the Mod 12 a little bit later on in these weapon balancing patch notes. Alright, so the SOG 9mm got probably the biggest nerf in the game, other than the, well, actually, yeah, it did get the biggest nerf. Reduced sprint out speed, now it's the same as you know, most other SMGs, so you're gonna, I guess, come out of a sprint, you know, a little bit less faster than you used to with the Spitfire. So there's that. Which game? I think it was this one right here. Yeah. Then you have reduced base movement speed, which is now the same as other SMGs. Thank God. Listen, I know that you know, like I just said, I love using the SOG. Don't get me wrong, but when this game first came out, and you had people running around with their little dual-wield SOG operator mods with fucking suppressor on them, high off G Fuel, sniffing Adderall and shit like that, probably 12 years old, stealing their mama's credit card, buying COD points, they would just run around. Like, I'm talking about Usain Bolt out this motherfucker. Like, them jokers was fast as crap. I'm glad that they're nerfing the movement speed. Speaking of which, look at what I'm playing with, man. This class right here, man. Oh, I switched. Okay, never mind. Anyways, I'm glad that they nerfed the base movement speed. So that way it's, I mean, it's the same as other SMGs. That's pretty good. Moving on to the stock, we got reduced aim down sights movement speed. The stock 2 got the same nerf. And then the grip, you get reduced recoil stability. So that means you're gonna be less of you're gonna be less accurate at those medium to even longer ranges. So there's that. And then the dual wield operator mod got reduced recoil or reduced hipfire accuracy. So that's really good because, like I said, man, when the game first came out, I was getting lasered down by people with that damn dual wield operator mod. So thank God for that. And then also it got a reduced max damage range. So that dropped from 11.1 yards to 8.3 yards. So that's 2.8 yards that got nerfed. So that's roughly 7 to 8 feet. So that's really good right there. Alright, moving on to the Damon 3XP. It got an improved damage range from 6.9 yards to 9 yards. Alright, that's 2.1 yard advantage, or 2.1 yard buff, roughly 6.3 feet if you do the math. So that's really good. Now I'm going to start using Damon even more, so that's expect some Damon gameplay on the channel very, very soon. Alright, moving on to the tactical rifles. Alright, we only have 3 in the game, so this is going to be relatively fast. Alright, moving on to the auger first. We have improved aim down sights movement speed, improved firing speed, so that means they buffed the fire rate, and then the double tap operator mod got improved firing time between shots. So guess what? This thing is gonna turn into an instant melt machine, right? The auger DMR was already, you know, probably, well, actually, you can debate that between the auger and the swordfish, but personally, me, I like the auger just because it's, you know, a reliable 2-hit kill upper chest. Alright, so now this thing is gonna be really, really good. Alright, moving on to the ABR 223. Probably gets the lesser love out of the 3. Improved aim down sights movement speed, as well as improved sprint out speed. So that's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a little bit more mobile now, so that's pretty good. Moving on to the swordfish, we have improved aim down sights movement speed, and quick draw 2 got improved aim down sights in speed. Alright, so that's gonna be pretty good for those snappy gunfights right there with the swordfish. moving on to the LMGs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is all the nerf that we have all been waiting for. We all knew it was coming. We all knew that they were going to nerf the Titan, so that's going to be the first one we talk about, alright? Reduced flinch resistance when being shot. So guess what? You're not going to be a damn laser beam when you're being shot at with the Titan, alright? So whenever you're being shot at, your flinch is going to be increased even more, which is, you know, it's pretty good, simply because you probably run into more than 2 Titan users every game, just because of how good it is. But now, guess what? People are going to probably stop using the Titan even more, alright? Reduced max damage range from 46 to 38, alright? So that roughly equates to like it's going to still be a 4-hit kill, which is still pretty crazy now, don't get me wrong, but it's still going to be as effective, but I think it's not going to be as effective at a longer range, I suppose, or at a shorter range, I don't know. And then we have the stock attachment got reduced aim down sights movement speed, so that way you're not like strafing like you have an L or like an SMG in your hand, you know what I'm saying? So that's really, really good. Then we have the Hades, alright, or actually that's PC only. So the Titan was the only LMG that got a nerf, so that's pretty good. So now guess what? The Hades is gonna get even more love now. And the VKM. Moving on to the snipers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the Paladin HB50, alright? Probably the most controversial weapon in the game other than the Titan and other than the Maddox. Simply because my boy 402 Thunder, that man, he's always getting blooped by it. I love watching his videos. So if he sees this, man, dude, I love your videos. So, yeah, my boy Thunder, he was probably, you know, a little bit upset about, well, actually, it's PC only. So they didn't change anything? Bro, come on, man. People are still going to be getting melted by this thing, man. So there's that, alright? So nothing got changed with the Paladin. Moving on to the Outlaw, they buffed the freaking fire rate on this thing. As if it already wasn't fast enough, but guess what? There are no damage buffs, there are nothing. Like, this thing is still going to be shit. Like, it's still going to be a piece of garbage. Like, you guys know how much I, you know, hate the Outlaw. I hate that thing with a passion, alright? They didn't buff the damage on it or anything. I don't know what I was doing right there, but they didn't buff it in terms of the damage, so that sucks. Moving on to the Koshka, it got improved aim down sight sway, so I guess that means it's going to sway a little bit more now? Or whatever else, improved aim down sight sway? I think that's what that means, so it's just going to be a little bit harder to aim at longer ranges, alright? Quick Draw 2 also got improved aim down sight speed for the Koshka, so there's that. Moving on to the pistols, the RK7 got improved damage ranges, so thank God, because if you guys seen the gameplay where all of us boys were using only the RK7, I mean, you guys seen that it took like 3 bursts to kill somebody, which was damn near the whole clip. That guy sucks. Like, I don't know how I killed that guy, but he was at my back with Mog 12. He could have just blew my back out, hands down, alright? Don't even know how that happened, but speaking of the Mog 12, Dragon's Breath Operator mod now does 1 quick blast of fire damage, and one quick blast of fire damage as well as increased damage, or instead of damage over time. So in this video right here, when you see me, you know, hit somebody with it, so maybe about right here, whenever I go in for this next kill right here, you're gonna see how it takes away the guy's damage over time or whatever else. Let me see, rush in, nope, come back. Come on, come on, there you go. So you see how it's burning him over time, like it just started burning him and burning him and burning him. Instead of that, now it's going to be, you know, more of an instantaneous effect, which, guess what? Now more people are going to start using it, and it's going to be a rage fest, alright? So there's that. This increases its one-hit kill potential at certain close ranges, and is especially effective when paired with the barrel or the choke barrel. So, guess what? That's what I'm using in this gameplay right here is the long barrel, the choke barrel, and the dragon fire, or the dragon's breath. So there's that. Also, it got an improved max damage range from 3.75 yards to 4.1 yards. So that's roughly a 10% net increase to the damage. So there's that. And then you got improved aim down sight speed with the quick draw handle. Alright. And also the barrel choke got improved accuracy, as well as pellet damage and max damage range. And then the strobe light operator mod on the SG-12 got a nerf, thank God. Because guess what? I was about to have a seizure. Yeah, because I got tired of that thing. Like, 12-year-old kids running around with that shit thinking they're good. No, you're not good, kids. Sit the fuck down. Alright, improve or reduce luminosity on the visual light effect. So now it's going to be less brighter. Instead of shining like a damn diamond, you're going to be shining like a little light bug. Alright, so there you go. Alright, we're going to address the specialists really quick. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay right here. I went 37-7 with the Mod 12, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Prophet. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know how much I love Prophet, right? You guys know that he's been my favorite specialist since Black Ops 3, and he finally got the nerf that everyone was talking about. Everyone was talking about how overpowered Prophet is. Prophet is not overpowered, alright? Prophet rewards people with skill, alright? Who have accuracy, who have the willingness to jump out and, take people's lives away. So, there's that, alright? So, the Seeker drone got a nerf. It greatly reduced the Seeker's hit points. It can now be destroyed with one bullet, and also it got reduced detection range against enemies with cold-blooded. So now, more people are going to be, I guess, using cold-blooded now to reduce that detection range. So, I hope you guys are happy, man. I don't want to hear, oh my god, the Seeker drone is overpowered now. And also, Cousin Malik was in this gameplay, so I appreciate Cousin Malik for being in this gameplay with me. So there's that, alright? Moving on to Ajax, alright? Now, he is the most overpowered specialist in the game. Why? Because of his little faggot-ass, bitch-ass 9-bang, alright? Lord, please forgive me, and I'm sorry, you guys, but I hate Ajax with a passion, alright? The 9-bang got a nerf, thank God. This thing was still overpowered when they nerfed it. And, Treyarch, listen, if you're listening to me, do not bring this shit back to the game. Whenever you create Black Ops 5 or whatever the hell you're going to create, do not bring the 9-banger or the 9-bang back, alright? And it all started with damn Modern Warfare 3. Y'all probably looking at Modern Warfare 3 and y'all seen that, that mission where you got to use the 9-bang for the first time in Call of Duty history, and y'all like, oh my god, we're gonna help out the little kids by, equipping them with the 9-bangs, and we're just gonna let them run. Nah, fam. Nah, don't do that shit again, alright, Treyarch, alright? Matter of fact, Infinity Ward, don't bring the 9-bang back to the game, alright? Modern Warfare 3, it was first introduced in the campaign mode. Don't bring that shit back again, alright? So, reduce visual opacity of screen flash when hit by the 9-bang, thank God. Players will no longer raise their hand like a complete dumbass when flashed if they have tactical mask. And also, players can now change stances while being flashed, alright? So, instead of standing up like a complete idiot, you can now crouch, you can now go prone, I suppose. And that's going to be great, alright? Now, all active specialist weapons now lose all cooldown on round change as opposed to previous or partial loss previously, alright? So that means whenever the round starts, if you used your specialist weapon during the round and you didn't finish using it, you're gonna use all of it. Like, you're gonna lose all of it completely instead of it being cut in 50%. So, I guess that's a good thing or whatever. I mean, I don't play S&D or round-based game modes. I just play TDM, so there's that, alright? So we're going to dive into these equipment changes. The frag grenade got improved or increased damage. The concussion grenade got, I guess, nerfed, supposedly. So there's that. Players now can stun themselves with their own concussion grenade. Oh man, this is going to be fun if you don't know how to use the concussion grenade. Also, players will no longer raise their hands like a complete dumbass when being affected by a concussion grenade if they have tac mask. So, essentially, you know, now I guess they changed it to where your stance changes, alright? Now, listen, let me pause it really quick. Or dang, I can't even pause it. The score is 50-20 right now. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, this is an automatic win. Well, fam, you're going to see that towards the end of this game mode, we almost pull a Golden State Warriors, and we almost blow the fucking lead, alright? So, we did win the game by 1 kill, and it was all because of Cousin Malik's score streaks, and all because of my skill that we won the game, so I appreciate Cousin Malik. He actually got stuck at one portion in this gameplay, so if I was around him for you guys to see that, I'll show you that. Alright, so that just covers the equipment right there. Now the gear. So the acoustic sensor got a nerf as well. It reduced the ranges at which the acoustic sensor can now detect enemies. So you won't be able to detect enemies as far out as you used to. I don't really know the range, you know, drop on that. So I don't know. It reduced the ranges at which enemies with dead silence are detected. Alright, so I run dead silence just because I hate hearing my own footsteps, so that's pretty good. So now I don't really worry about acoustic sensor users anyway, because if I have the jump on you in a gunfight, I'm gonna win. Alright, now moving on to the perks. Alright, tactical mask. The player now recovers faster after being hit by the Tempest. So, you know, you get up faster now. Players will no longer raise their hand like a complete dumbass when being flashed by the 9-bang. And it no longer provides fire or radiation resistance. So, if you're around the fire break, or if you're around, you know, the purifier or whatever, guess what? You're clipped, son. You're clipped with a paper clip, alright? Moving on to Flak Jacket, fire and radiation resistance moved from the Tactical Mask to the Flak Jacket, so now the Flak Jacket does things that Tactical Mask used to do, if that makes sense, alright? Also, Cold-Blooded reduced the range at which an enemy seeker can detect the player with this perk, so, yeah, there's that, alright? Now the score streaks, alright? So we're moving on to the score streaks, and we have the lightning first, or the lightning strike first. It reduced delay between targeting locations and the jets arriving. So now it's going to be faster time on target, which is pretty good, alright? Especially when it's, you know, close in the game, when you want to get, you know, those clutch kills, that's going to come in useful, alright? Now, you guys see that we are up 91-58, and watch what happens. We just begin to absolutely fuck up, alright? At this point, I'm 43-12, and Cousin Malik is 19-13, so I'm kind of doing what I can on my part to, you know, carry the team, and Cousin Malik's doing his. And at this point, they just have streaks in the air somehow, some way, and, yeah, we begin to lose this lead very, very quickly, but you guys will see what happens, alright? Moving on to the Sentry, it got improved damage, and it improved the time that the Sentry will remember a target after losing a line of sight. So, once the Sentry gun sees you, it's not just gonna automatically lose you once you disappear from it. It's gonna lock onto you, alright? So, that's pretty welcome change for you Sentry gun users. It improved the range at which the Sentry will detect an enemy within a 360-degree radius. So, there's that. Moving on to the drone squad, it just got buffed, it just got improved damage. The sniper's nest increased the number of rockets required to destroy the enemy or the sniper's nest by 1. So it takes 1 more rocket to kill a sniper's nest now. You see how fast we lost this lead? Look, we are struggling to get kills, alright? That is ridiculous, man. This arms race TDM, if you begin to fuck up in the beginning, but you begin to, you know, like, improve it during the game, alright? You will potentially come back, alright? And we barely freaking clutch it, man. We blew so much of a lead, and I bet you these guys were running their mouths, bro. 46-19 for me, 22-18 for Cousin Malik. And these guys right here, 1-6, 12-17, 16-21. Basically, they gave up 48. They gave up 54 deaths, and me and Cousin Malik gave up a combined 27 or 37. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay right there, as we almost blow the lead. But anyways, moving on to the Mantis. Improved explosive damage radius, so it's going to blow up people a whole lot better. The Thresher got improved chain gun, explosive radius, and damage. So now it's not going to be called the Trasher anymore. It's going to be called the Thresher now. Improved health damage, or improved health of vehicle to balance damage dealt from an enemy with FMJ2. So FMJ2 is going to be less effective towards that now. The strike team got improved awareness radius, as if they weren't smart enough already. Improved damage or improved health regeneration rate of strike team members, so they're going to regen their health a whole lot faster now. Score streak team kills will no longer count towards the team kill kick limit in modes with friendly fire enabled. Alright, so that wraps up the patch notes. Alright, 31 minutes in, and dude, this is probably the biggest patch update. Well, actually it is. Like, they've been so-called giving us this content. I haven't seen it. Alright, other than TDM 100 being changed, or TDM 75 being changed to 100, and all these other whatevers, you know, all these other events during that, I haven't seen any content. So, we're about to talk about that in a little bit, but, this patch probably could save Black Ops 4. Now, should it have been done earlier? Yes. Alright, Treyarch, y'all need to step it up when it comes to these updates, man. Modern Warfare 4 or Call of Duty 2019 is right around the corner. And guess what else is already here? Apex Legends. Which you guys might see some gameplay coming up on Apex Legends, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, so we're gonna segue into my personal wish list for Call of Duty 2019. Alright, I keep calling it Call of Duty 2019 because it could be a bombshell. You know, they can change it from Modern Warfare 4 to Infinite Warfare 2 to Ghost 2, whatever they want to do with it. I don't know if Modern Warfare 4 has been confirmed or not, but if it has, you know, whatever. But we're gonna call it Modern Warfare 4. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it Modern Warfare 4 just to hype up this video, fam. Dab on them hoes. All right, moving on to my wish list. All right, these are gonna be things that I want to see in the game, and you know, it's not set in stone. All right, these probably won't be in the game. They might be, but they probably won't. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna have to wait and see. All right. So the first thing that I want to see in, you know, Modern Warfare 4, good kill streaks. Bro, listen. Black Ops 2 had probably some of the best kill streaks that we've ever seen in a Call of Duty game, alright? And Modern Warfare 2 also had some of the best Call of Duty, you know, kill streaks of all time, alright? Modern Warfare 3 was okay, but Black Ops 2 just had the Lodestar and the Swarm and the Orbital VSAT. Bring back the Orbital VSAT.
Modern Warfare 4. Bring it back as an advanced UAV. But, you know, yeah, bring it back. Bring back the advanced UAV in the form of the VSAT.
All right, but yeah, I want to see the orbital VSAT make a return as the advanced UAV or whatever. We just need a better UAV, you know, to work for. So yeah, we need some really good score streaks in this game, some kill streaks, whatever you want to call them. Score streaks are different from kill streaks. Kill streaks require kills to get your streaks, and score streaks require score to get your score streaks, if that makes sense. So, I mean, score streaks are okay. I actually like score streaks better than kill streaks simply because it invites playing the objective or whatever. But I know some people are like, oh my god, I love getting kills. I love it. I love it. Well, you're not a team player, fam. Call of Duty is all about playing as a team. Dab on those haters. Y'all can't see me dabbing. But anyways, yeah, good score streaks, good kill streaks, whatever, right? The next thing I want to see is bring back the damn specialist strike package, right? Bring back, you know, boy, I almost ran into that trip mine, boy. He thought, whoever sat that down, they thought they were about to get me, but they didn't, all right? Bring back, you know, those specialist streaks where you earn perks as you get kills in the game, alright? And then once you get all the perks in the game, you're just unstoppable, alright? You have Sleight of Hand Pro, you have Scavenger Pro, you have Engineer Pro, Dead Silence, whatever. You just become this super soldier, which is why people love Modern Warfare 3, simply because, you know, the ACR and the MP7 and all of those weapons, if you had those, you were a god. You were a god, essentially, in the form of a soldier, alright? So, bring back those specialist, you know, streaks or whatever. I think that would be a pretty dope addition to the game, alright? Speaking of the next thing that I want to see, weapons. Bro, we gotta have some good freaking weapons, alright? Bring back all the weapons from past Modern Warfare games, alright? So, in Call of Duty, well, actually, don't even start with Call of Duty 4, alright? Start from Modern Warfare 2, then go to Modern Warfare 3. Well, actually, yeah, you could, you know, do, COD 4, alright? Bring back, the M40. The M40A3, alright? Bring back the Scorpion. Bring back, the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. Bring back the ACR from Modern Warfare 3. The M4. The P90. The MP7. The L96 or the L86 LSW. Bring back the RSAS. Bring back the MSR. Bring back some of those fan favorite weapons into Modern Warfare 4, and I promise you, this game will do freaking excellent, alright? So, I just want to see former weapons make a return, man. It's been a while since I've, you know, seen those weapons in a Call of Duty game, so bring it back, alright? The next thing that I want to see in the game, better map design, alright? Now, Black Ops 3 had some of the most beautiful map design, not just zombies-wise with, you know, the Rising Rock and Shadows of Evil, but Black Ops 3 probably innovated the most when it came to map design. Now, some people could accredit that to the advanced movement system in the game, but even then, bro, like, if you just turned off exos, it would still do pretty good. Just the overall map design, the way it flowed, it was really, really dope. Another thing that I want to see, make environments destructible, alright? Make it to where you can blow out certain walls, you know, open certain doors that, you know, you weren't able to open in past Call of Duty games or whatever. You know, bring us back a destructible environment. Well, I think Battlefield is the only, you know, first-person shooter to ever do that. I could be wrong or whatever, but it would be pretty dope to, you know, see stuff being destroyed, and, you know, all to the map, alright? similar to WMD from Black Ops 2, or not Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. You could open the, the door, and you could just drop down, and it would open up a different part of the map. So giving us the option to open certain doors and destroy certain things is pretty dope. And I think Call of Duty Ghosts done it too, some ways. So there's that. All right, the next thing that I want to see in the game, a game ending score streak or a game ending kill streak, similar to the nuke, similar to the nuke. Was the tactical nuke the only game-ending score streak or the game-ending kill streak? I'm trying to remember. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. So, if you're not gonna bring back a game-ending, kill streak, bring back something similar to the Moab or the DNA bomb or, the V2 rocket. Essentially, what you could do is, instead of ending the game, it would alter the map. Like, everything is destroyed, everything is just in ruins, everything is your assault pack has been destroyed. Different. All right, bring that back. That would be pretty dope to see. Similar to Call of Duty Ghosts with the Moab, with the DNA bomb, it was pretty dope. So yeah, bring that back. It would be pretty dope to see it. All right. The next thing that I would like to see in the game is more or less kind of controversial, and some people don't want to see it, some people do want to see it. I want to see manual healing make a return, alright? Now, I know some people are like, oh my god, I want to be able to heal by myself. But think about it. You have to sit there and wait for your health to regenerate, while you could be going on a monster freaking kill streak and, slaying people with the manual health, alright? Now, there are advantages to manual health and there are disadvantages, alright? Manual health, obviously, you have to, heal yourself, alright? Like, you can't just, wait for it to regen, you can't camp, like, no. Like, you see how I have to sit back and wait for my, bar to fill up so that way I can heal myself? That's better in some, some situations, just because, it allows you to play smarter, alright? We got a person watching, what's up? And, the advantages of self-healing is that it heals by yourself. You don't have to do anything, you just have to sit there and wait. But personally, me, I want to see manual healing make a return in the next, or in Modern Warfare 4, alright? And don't just do, base healing, do like something similar to the stim shot, where you heal faster, alright? Personally, I love stim shot, dude. I used to use the ComSec device all the time, but then I started learning how to rush and anticipate people's movements, and now I've just become a much better Call of Duty player simply because Stim Shot has allowed me to do that. So bring Stim Shot back, alright? Another thing that I would want to see put into the game, and it's also controversial within its own right, specialists, alright? 42 and 10 for my part of the gameplay. Cousin Malik went 28 and 20. We had 3 teammates, or actually, yeah, 3 teammates to go negative. So Treyarch, thank you for the good teammates. Anyways, specialists didn't ruin Call of Duty. All right, most people think they did, but personally, I think it was a step in somewhat of the right direction. All right. Most people were tired of the base operators that we were being handed. People wanted to see, Call of Duty take a turn. And the developers were like, okay, fam, if that's what you want, that's what you'll get, alright? And in, Black Ops 3, we got our first taste of the specialists, alright? Now, it evolutionized Call of Duty to the point to where it has become a mainstay in Call of Duty, alright? So there's that, man. Specialists should make a return Now, here's the caveat to that, right? We should not be able to have a specialist weapon as well as an ability, alright? Similar to Black Ops 4 right here, you're able to pull out your Tempest and pull out a Seeker Drone, which is absolutely overpowered. You're able to pull out a 9-bang and then all of a sudden whip out a shield. You're able to throw a cluster grenade and then pull out the War Machine. Like, no fam, nah. Black Ops 4 just caters to the, you know, the more noobier players, which, listen, alright, we all have to learn at some point how to play the game without having these crutch abilities in the game, alright? Give us the option to choose a specialist weapon or a specialist ability, alright? I'm honestly tired of seeing Ajax whip out a shield and then all of a sudden, oh, I want to toss in a 9-bang. Nah, like, that's too over-fucking powered. Like, he's already overpowered as it is, but essentially, I want to see it the way it was in Black Ops 3, where you had the option to choose either the weapon or the ability. So, Modern Warfare 4, if you're gonna incorporate specialists, do it that way. Make us choose one or the other, not both, alright? These noobs are gonna have to learn. I don't care. Guess what? I used to be a noob at some point too. Your boy Ali A used to be a noob. Your boy Elite Shot used to be a noob. You know, Korean Savage. You know, Drifter. All these guys used to be noobs, but then they adapted. They learned. They overcome the game, and now they slay in it, right? Because they learned how to play it. All right, so these noobs are just gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to look up damn tutorials and all that shit to learn how to play the game. Because I'm tired of it being catered to these new players who don't know how to play the game. Right? If you don't know how to play it, then hey, that's on you, man. But y'all, like, you gotta learn at some point in time, and just giving us that ability or that option, or it shouldn't be an option, it should be mandatory, alright? Make it mandatory for us to choose one or the other, not both, alright? The next thing that I want to see in this next game right here is,
enemies getting shots on. Null effect. Running down.
What was it? How could I describe it? Right? You remember in Advanced Warfare where you could have like what was it? Certain UAV upgrades. Like, you could have score streak upgrades. So, like, instead of having a base UAV, you could have a UAV that lasts longer, but it costs more to get. If you see what, like, if you know what I'm saying, like, if you played Advanced Warfare, you would know what I'm talking about. Personally, I think it would offer more variety to the score streaks. Like, if you know, wanted your UAV to last longer, instead of having to get it for 400 points, you would have to get it for like an extra, you know, 100 points or an extra 50 points, you know, for your UAV to last longer or something like that. If you guys played Advanced Warfare, you know what I'm talking about, alright? The next thing that I want to see in the game is the ability to, or actually operator mods, alright? Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking, oh my god, operator mods suck. If they're done right, they're really, really good, alright? Now, bear in mind, you guys, I know some of you are like, I hate the Titan with the oppressor, I hate the SG-12 with the strobe light, and the Dragon's Breath with the Mach 12. It offers more variety in terms of the weapons upgrade, or the weapons upgrading, and its optimization, alright? It just allows you to, you know, create your class a better way, alright? The next thing that I want to see in this next Call of Duty game, I'm not sure if we're going to get it or not. We might just get the Peak 10. Give us a Peak 13. Why not? Like, give us a Peak 13. I don't think we've ever seen that in Call of Duty history other than Advanced Warfare, I want to say. I think Advanced Warfare was the only Call of Duty game to feature the Peak 13 system, but hey, the Peak 10 system, you know, I loved it regardless in Black Ops 2, so Pick 10, pick 13, it doesn't matter. Bring one of the two back, it doesn't really matter. Both of them tickle my fancy, so there you have it. All right.
Negative. Airspace full.
The next thing that I want to
Hellstorm awaiting
see
deployment.
put into
Sniper's nest awaiting
Modern
orders.
Warfare 4.
Splash 1.
Bring back weapon charms, right? Similar to World War II. Well, World War II was the only Call of Duty game to have weapon charms, and
Negative.
you know,
Airspace
Rainbow
full.
Six has them as well. So, having
UAV
weapon
standing by.
charms would be pretty dope in the game. Like, you could have like a little
Hellstorm
Captain
available for
Price
tasking.
dangling on the side of your weapon. You could have a little Soap, a little Yuri, a little Makarov dangling on
Hellstorm
there.
kill.
You know, just certain Call of Duty characters from the past, just like in little weapon charms hanging on the side of your weapon. That would be pretty dope, man. That would be pretty clean. Also, another thing that I would love to see put in Modern Warfare 4,
Your UAV has been destroyed.
animated camos, alright? Bring them back. Black Ops 4, y'all done a really good job with the animated camos in this game. Bring them back, man. Like, similar to how my diamonds on my gun are blinging, the more kills that I get, or it changes every single, you know, I guess 5 or 10 kills. Bring that back, because it offers, you know, like, just variety in terms of, you know, the overall cosmetics of a weapon, alright? So, there's that. The last thing that I'm gonna, you know, talk about, or the last thing that I want to see put into the game, a winner circle, alright? Now, I know some people are fond of the winning kill cam and the best player of the game, but let's just face it, man. The winner circle from Black Ops 3 was pretty lit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, seeing your character do the dab, or the hotline bling, or, you know, you can do the floss, you can do the milliwop, whatever. I just want to see it, you know, return in Modern Warfare 4, and showcase the top 3 characters in the match, similar to Black Ops 3, alright? It would allow you to show the world your taunts, as well as, you know, ruin other people's days. So that would be pretty dope. But those are some of the things that I want to see in Call of Duty 2019, or otherwise referred as Modern Warfare 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. 41-5. This guy went 33-6, and Cuz Malik went 24-8. Basically, our whole team went positive, and their whole team went negative. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, don't forget to click that like button, and also subscribe for more Crazy Spartan content going up on the channel. Yeah, man, I just hope some of these are brought back, you know, into the game. I know that there are some things that I forgot to mention in this gameplay, but that's cool. Theater mode is something I want to see, you know, brought back. Pretty dope calling cards would be nice. The animated camos, like I said, would be pretty dope. Weapon variants would be nice as well. What else? Field orders. Field orders from Call of Duty Ghosts, man. Y'all remember those lit field orders that would change the dynamic of a map if you got them? Like, if you had, you know, the DLC packs, and you got these map-themed field orders, and if you completed them, you got, like, Michael Myers, you got, like, the Predator, you got the mariachi band with the pistols running around murdering people. That would be fire as fuck. Modern Warfare 4, bring it back, man. Bring back the field orders. I would personally like to see what Infinity Ward could do with these field orders, alright? Now, I think Call of Duty Ghosts was developed by Sledgehammer? Or was it Sledgehammer Games that developed Call of Duty Ghosts? No, I think it was Raven. No, I'm tripping. Hold on, man. I ain't trying to have no dirt spilled on my name, because I can't figure out who developed which game. But, No, it was developed by Infinity Ward and it was published by Activision. Okay, so Infinity Ward, yes, man. Take-Two, man, bring them back. Bring back the field orders. Like, I would personally like to see a Jason, like, running around with a freaking machete. Bring back the Juggernauts. Bring back Michael Myers would be pretty dope. Bring back, like, Captain Price, like, as a playable character in the game. Like, bring back those character skins, you know, similar to, you know, COD Ghosts, to where you could play as, like, Soap. You could play as Captain Price, as Yuri, as Makarov. You know, that would be pretty dope. Also, another thing you could bring back is the announcers, alright? Like, if you got, like, let's just say you got the Season Pass, alright? Each, how can I put it? Each map has its own individual announcer, alright? So, similar to, you know, how Call of Duty Ghosts done it, to where you had your base announcer, and then you had, like, Snoop Dogg, who would, you know, call in kill streaks, similar to back in Black Ops 1, you know, Ice Cube, who played as Bowman, he called in some of the kill streaks and the score streaks in that game. So, bring us back different announcers, alright? That would really, be cool to hear some of our favorite icons call out kill streaks. Morgan Freeman, like, he would be a dope freaking Call of Duty announcer. Like, he would be like, we may have won the battle, but we lost the war, or something similar to that. You know what I'm saying? Just bring back different voice actors for different maps or whatever else. And the next thing and the final thing that I would personally like to see in Modern Warfare 4 or whatever else, the contraband stream. I think it's you know, pretty safe to say that this is a rendition of Fortnite's Battle Pass, and we all know that Fortnite is king of the hill right now. Apex Legends is coming up next, don't worry. Do I think they're gonna beat Fortnite? Only time will tell. People thought that Blackout was gonna be the Fortnite killer. Nah. I think Apex Legends will be the killer of Fortnite, alright? But the contraband stream, it gives you, you know, a chance to, you know, win some pretty dope stuff. Get rid of the stickers, get rid of these, you know, faggot ass spray tags. Give us taunts, give us, you know, stuff that we can actually see. Give us more specialist outfits like this, more weapon skins, more variants, weapon charms. Like I said, it would be dope if, you know, Modern Warfare 4 took their spin on that. But the contraband stream would be pretty dope because you actually have people out there that go out and spend money on these. And Treyarch or Infinity Ward would actually make a lot of money simply from people buying stuff from the black market. So if they can do it the right way, Infinity Ward would do really, really good in terms of the contraband stream, or whatever they're gonna call it. But anyways, you guys, that is just my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 wish list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to click that like button, and also subscribe for more Crazy Spartan content going up on the channel. Turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And as always, you guys stay motivated, stay dedicated, and be on the lookout for my 2K20 wish list. It's coming up very soon, just you wait on it. And also episode 6 is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, stay motivated, stay dedicated, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.